finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me shit now about time. Do you know how many lines I done pent down? Vibes I done sent out, but we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target, soon I'll be crossing that bridge. But can't bring everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float, I'm fly, you know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I the south with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it go.
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. Out here in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
That's why I came out stepping. I can't be doing things regular for you. I want the magic to last. I know how time try and ruin things. It get repetitive, got you tempted to doing things. I can't get reckless without you, wouldn't be no music thing. Plus remember we made promises way back then, and I still owe that 5-bed house with 2-3 kids. We got a fairy tale plan that's gonna change up the order they sort the mail in. Plus I know loyalty not as valued as what it was. We not influenced by what they do cause it's only us. I still hear poetry when I'm looking into them eyes. I still get lost in the thought of you with so much to find. And yeah, you know you fine, but still I must remind that we can live this forever and feel this forever and never and never, and still that wouldn't leave me enough for time to tell you all the ways I feel. Why would I throw that away for thrills, trying to play the field?
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. Out here in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
Been on timing. Know I keep the peace, it get violent. You know I keep a bad one beside me. On that red rum, I'm in red form. I'm in red form.
Been on timing. Know I keep the peace, it get violent. Know I keep a bad one beside me. I'm on red run. I'm in red form.
I'm in red form. I'm on my solo shit, I'm working, keep my head down. Now I ain't worried about no hoe, let's keep them sales going. And I got motion, it ain't no stopping, so I've been ready for you. She got them heels high, in the bottoms got the red tone. 32 ocean, got her out of body singing that whale song. I'm on my chill shit, finna build shit, but I'm vibing. I peep game, but I'm quiet. I'm a real nigga, I'm solid. Free my mind until it's back, just keep it at edge strong. Look at me shining, she on my body, tryna hedge funds. I'm on my square, my head possessed, I bleed your headphones. Yeah. Been on timing. Know I keep the peace, it get violent. You know I keep a bad one beside me. On that red rum, I'm in red form. I'm in red form.
Been on timing. Know I keep the peace, it get violent. Know I keep a bad one beside me. I'm on red run. I'm in red form.
I'm finna run up the score. You know I've been on the road. 10 toes on the landscape, no more scraping at the ball. Young nigga keep his hands clean, got it out the gutter for the fall. Ain't you proud of me, baby? All out to me, baby. Free my mind until it's back, just keep it at edge strong. Look at me shining, she on my body tryna. I'm on my square, my hip.
Okay, y'all know how this goes, and if you can't hear me, it's because I got a lot of fans. I ain't got no air conditioner, okay? So that tells you off the back, I'm not looking for a lawsuit. Don't come for me. Everything I report is secondhand. Go to the source if you want to get, you get in a fight. Because all you're going to get with me is bills. That's all you're going to get, and that's just a waste of your time and my time. Because you ain't going to get it at me. Anyways, let's begin.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
Alright, what's up? How y'all doing? Excuse me if you hear a lot of noise. As I said in the disclaimer, I ain't got no money I ain't got no AC either, but I'm not gonna sit up here and be sweaty. Not on purpose. Anyways, how y'all doing? I just want to say hello, so let's begin.
Hello, motherfucker.
And
Hi.
all right, so first of all, what can I say? I mean, honestly, this is just gonna be a lot of fuckery. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I feel like November 5th all over again. I don't know how y'all feel. I really should stop worrying about everybody because it's not doing me no favors at all. Seriously. Here we go. I'm just letting y'all know she's about to get really stupid. So let's begin with the first story. You already know it's gonna be tea. And I really tried not to report this, but everybody's talking about it, so here we go. Here you go.
They must go get me.
Diddler, please. Yes, you're a bozo for cheering for him. Basically, that's all I'm saying. You a damn bozo for cheering for this dude. You do realize he's the bad guy. God dang it. That's all I want y'all to know. He's the bad guy. You don't sit up there and cheer for the bad guy. God dang it. I fear him more than the Joker. I mean, like the one from the TV show. I fear him more than I do the Joker. Seriously, the Joker was a real person. I would fear him less than this pervert here. So the diddler has been acquitted of serious federal charges such as racketeering and ex-trafficking. I don't know how the hell that was possible. But was convicted on 2 lesser charges related to the transportation of former girlfriends to prostitution. While some view this as a victory, it highlights the troubling reality of a man found guilty of exploiting women who supported him. Actually, that sounds kind of like all men, but I'm just saying. Signaling a need for accountability rather than celebration, Combs will remain in custody pending sentencing. He still can go to jail. Good. God dang people sitting up there supporting this. Nobody should have that much damn baby oil. God dang y'all. And y'all cheering for his ass and putting baby oil. And then people wonder why we all get grouped up in this thing where they say they have black fatigue even though they're using the definition wrong. I'm just sitting up here like, God dang it. No, y'all didn't go to the courthouse covering your stupid asses in baby oil. Hey, Joker. I'm just sitting up here like, how the hell people actually went there and cheered this dude? We did not win anything. This is just a rich, entitled pervert. God dang it. He don't do nothing for us. Not without ulterior motives. This man is dirty. So the social media response has been mixed, with some defenders invoking arguments of systemic racism and the unfair targeting of successful black men to deflect from the diddler's accountability. I don't think it's any of that. I think y'all just cheering for the wrong goddamn team. This dude ain't paid nobody. Did he pay for the bottle of baby oil that you decided to put all over yourself in the middle of goddamn city? Just ignorant as hell, embarrassing the hell out of everybody. So anyways, however, the piece argues that there was no grand conspiracy against him. Rather, his choices led to his legal troubles. And yet he got off. The situation is illustrated as a gradual unraveling of a carefully crafted public persona exposing the... What the hell you mean? Most of us knew about this pervert from the get-go. You sitting up there, we all side-eyed him, but y'all didn't want to listen to us. God dang it. I've been side-eyeing that bastard for over 20 years. What the hell? Exposing the reality of the diddler's actions, including documented incidents of violence against women. I believe it. I believe he only got off mostly because they didn't want him to talk about the other pervs. You know, you got a good point. You got a good point. Because there were a lot of powerful pervs at those parties. I believe in my heart of hearts there was some... I wouldn't be surprised if that orange turd was at one of them parties. He's nasty like that. Dirty bastard. I'm still pissed off about that stupid ass bill. So, anyways... This is basically we emphasizing the need for reevaluation of community standards. Seriously. I was just completely appalled and disgusted with the baby oil. It's just the baby oil fucking me up, okay? Not only that, he's a dirty bastard and he likes to watch shit and just, he's gross. He's gross all the way around. I don't even understand. Look, I was done with him when he came out at Supercat's video with Biggie, because I was just appalled by Biggie in general. But then, anyways, then he took them damn shades off and he opened his mouth. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And then all of a sudden, we had Biggie in our faces for the longest, and we had to accept this bastard. Anyways, Combs is fostering a culture where men are protectors of truth. No, they're not. They're trying to make him seem like that. And women are encouraged to support one another, but not with this dude. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Did you notice how they haven't prosecuted other people in the R. Kelly case, Epstein case, or this one? They're protecting high. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point right there, god dang it. Girl, stop it before we end up getting disappeared. You know what happens when you get smart on stuff and you start talking about it. People disappear. It's like you was on to something big. All of a sudden, we ain't seen you in a few weeks. Because I'm about to get into this right here, and I don't know if I'm going to be here when after I talk about this story. Because you already know I don't even think the damn election was right. I think that shit was rigged. I'm going to say that all day and every day, damn it. I just did another DNA test shit. I got a lot of ancient motherfuckers in my family. They can't, no Lord. If they disappear me, I need y'all to go and call my mama. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, check out my commercial. I'll be back with this fuckery because I got to piss y'all off first.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. The ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So Miami officials canceled an election. What this could mean for democracy. Now that shit got me scared at first because I thought someone had actually canceled like a big ass one, but then I calmed down. But then I thought about it. This damn government is not working like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think all these lies should be admissible. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you lie so damn much and you still got your job. I have never seen any group of people lie this damn much, and I think they believe the shit, really. Anyways, let's talk about Miami. So Miami officials, okay, so I'm sorry, I just went the hell off and nobody heard me. I'm sitting up here like, I don't know what else to say. But anyways, this shit right here, we got a problem, okay? Because I don't need this to have like a domino effect and all of a sudden we still got this orange turning his family in our faces. Because he got to go, damn it. And I still want to know why the hell he still got a whole ear on both sides since he so-called got pew-pewed. I still see 2 whole ears, all intact. Somebody screwed up my damn ears. I got 3 holes in 2 ears, okay? And that was a mistake. So somebody tell me how the hell, where's the missing ear? Because unless this dude is like the Blob, I will believe that though. He has a body like the Blob, so I would believe that. But anyways, let's get into this one. So Miami officials are facing legal actions after a decision to postpone the city's November election to 2026. That is terrifying. You, girl. Mayoral candidate Emilio Gonzalez. I don't know how the hell. I don't even know if this is Gonzalez or maybe this is just AI acting a damn fool. Because, I have to summarize this shit. But anyways, initiate the lawsuit claiming that this postponement unfairly extends the terms of incumbent Mayor Francis Suarez and city commissioners without voter consent. The lawsuit argues that the decision undermines the democratic process and violates the Florida Constitution. Apparently, y'all don't know who the hell y'all working with because the last time I checked, these motherfuckers apparently don't give a shit about constitutions. But maybe I'm late to the party. Oh, Lord. The Miami-Dade charter and the city charter, Gonzalez draws parallels between this situation and oppressive regimes in Latin America, emphasizing the importance of allowing voters to have their say in their elections. Well, we all see what the hell that happened. These motherfuckers were so petty, they didn't shut themselves and us in the foot. You see what happens. We really need to go to the popular vote instead of electoral, by the way. We really need to, because I'm sick of this electoral shit, because sometimes they don't even vote how we want them to vote, okay? The city commissioners voted 3-2 to shift Miami's election from odd to even years, which proponents, okay, there we go, argue will enhance voter turnout by aligning local elections with federal ones. City Attorney George Weisholm defended the change as legal and appropriate, suggesting that someone would benefit from the extra year regardless of when the decision was made. However, critics contend that this move primarily serves the self-interest of current officials, effectively extending their terms without a mandate from the electorally. This shit is legal. I can't get over this crap. How is this legal? When, you know what? I'm gonna need to get a lawyer, because I'm about to sue a lot of social studies and civic class teachers, because I was under the impression that we actually had fucking rights and wrongs and checks and balances, but apparently that's fuck all. God dang. Florida Governor Ron DeSanctimonious and Attorney General James, I ain't saying that last name, have voiced strong objections, asserting that the change violates legal protocols requiring voter input. Well, at least they're on the right side for once. Emilio Gonzalez, because there's no, it's spelled Gonzlez. Okay, I don't know how you say that. Who has a background in promoting democracy as a U.S. Army officer, has expressed his determination to defend democratic principles within Miami. He stated that this lawsuit is a new endeavor for him, as he has never previously sued anyone or run for office. Other candidates who were planning to participate in the November 2025 elections have also condemned the decision to postpone, emphasizing that Miami residents are eager for new leadership. Somebody make it make sense. So you already know that you done fucked up at your job, and you already know that you are basically going to lose. So instead of that, you are going to postpone the bitch so you can cause more grief and pain. Make it make sense. Make it the fuck make sense. How about y'all do y'all job like you supposed to and stop trying to get a bag? Because guess what? You can't take that shit with you. I'm just saying. Y'all motherfuckers all talking about now. But have you ever thought about tomorrow is not promised? And y'all just money. Did you know that damn turd now got a damn email going out promising regular people cabinet positions, but they gotta pay money? Same as Gonzalez. They just got fancy. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Man, I don't like fancy. Stop playing with me, damn it. Put your right name on there. I ain't got time to be sitting up there fighting with vowels and shit. God dang it, sending my ass back to school for shit. I was a teacher. Y'all got to stop this. Anyways, either way it goes, I don't like it, and I really don't. I hope they don't make this a regular thing. I'm trying to figure this bastard out. What? Tell me what you asking. What? Because I just did about 3 different things, and you already know I'm on my. For how much? Oh, yes, that shit. Yeah, I was watching like the Midas Touch thing, and the dude went ahead and he joined like a mail list as a supporter, as a Trump supporter, and he got an email basically saying that if you want to be in a cabinet position, you just got to pay a certain amount of money. He read the email. It is on YouTube. Midas Touch. It is just a money grab, but still, the fact that this dude has all this fucking money, he passed that ugly ass bill, and now he's doing that. Yes, girl, an email. Dude read it word for word. I promise you. If you want, you can send me a message in after the live or something. I will send you the link of the dude that was talking about this shit. I was like, the fuck? Because I mean, you can't put it past this asshole. You see what he did with that dinner. The fuck? Anyways, he is such an orange tree. Yes, he is, girl. He is a nacho taco. That is what we gonna start calling him, nacho taco. Now let me hurry up and get to this next one, because I need to get the pissosity out of the way so we can laugh and we can study and we can, absorb all the rest of the news. So girl, get ready, because you're gonna be pissed the fuck off when you see this one. Oh Lord Jesus. Did I show my commercial? Yeah, I did show my commercial. I don't know what to tell you, because this shit right here gonna piss you off. That's all I can say. Get ready. Oh, excuse me. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, you see what I see. I saw a whole story about this shit too, and I've seen them talk. New AI TikTok trend has a gorilla posing as black women, and folks are pissed. I am pissed too, because I saw this shit last week. I was pissed the fuck off when I saw it. Because first they started off with black women with very, very shiny faces. And they was like giving face and all this attitude and stuff. But I was kind of appalled by it anyways, because not all black women cook and talk shit like the AI was doing. Then they turned to these bitches. First it was like Bigfoot. Then it turned into this, and all of the damn women sound like black women, and they all sound ratchet and all that shit. Girl, I didn't know what to say. Just let me get through this so we can get through this, because I'm pissed off just looking at this stupid ass story right here. God dang it. As an artist, I'm pissed the fuck off. Oh, and did I tell you? I don't know if I told you. Well, yeah, I did. Never mind. I'm still excited about my master's. I'm still excited about it. Anyways, in less than 3 years since artificial intelligence became mainstream, it has begun to produce content that perpetuates racism. A concerning trend has emerged on social media featuring AI-generated gorillas impersonating black women, which includes exaggerated and mocking portrayals that echo historical anti-black stereotypes. These videos, known as Bigfoot Baddie, portray gorillas in outlandish wigs and clothing, leading to millions of views and engagement on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. While AI is merely a tool, it reflects the darker aspect of human behavior, allowing real Rosses to anonymously express their views. If I see one of these fuckers, I'm reporting them. That's all I gotta say. I don't mind being a Karen for this shit. This is disgusting. I seen the videos. I was watching Lovely T and I saw that damn video. I was like, the fuck is this shit? Ooh, Lord. Anyways, the reception of these videos has been polarized, with viewers expressing confusion over whether to find them humorous or offensive. Comments range from laughter to deep concern about the harmful stereotypes being perpetuated. What you say needs to be illegal and punishable as a crime. That's what I'm saying. At one point, I had thought that racism was illegal, but shit, I guess I was wrong. Shoot. Damn, I was naive. Comments range from laughter to deep concern about the harmful stereotype. Some users question why the gorilla is portrayed as black, while others joke about the absurdity of the content. This mixed response highlights a troubling reckoning with the intersection of humor and racism, as many viewers grapple with the implications of what they are seeing. Why the hell? I'm just like, what are you wearing? Why do you look like that? And why are your nails so fucking... I hate this fucking shit. I really do. I have to get through this story, because this story pisses me off just looking at it. The technology behind these videos, such as Google VO 3 platform, raises significant concern about accountability in content creation. So if you watching my page and you're tech savvy and you like doing shit, or you're just petty, just saying, you can go to Google's VEO 3 platform and make something and show their asses what we can do. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyways, while users appreciate the capabilities of AI to generate engaging videos, the lack of oversight allows for the spread of harmful and racist material. It is crucial for developers and platforms to implement checks to prevent this kind of content from normalizing prejudiced representations, as it risks dehumanizing marginalized groups. See, I can't say the word because I don't like it. I don't like the whole concept of it, and particularly black women, and perpetuating the long history of discrimination. I don't know why the fuck they seem to think we look like monkeys, because seriously, have you seen Marjorie Taylor Greene? She looked like a whole albino baboon. I keep looking at her and all I see is baboon. That heifer got simian in her blood. You can kiss me and miss me with the bullshit, but that motherfucker is not all human. And y'all got the nerve to sit up here and talk about us. I'm telling you. And the motherfuckers that be doing it be looking very, very animal-like. Like that last story, the reason why, the last story with Florida, yeah, the reason why I did that, because that dude was ugly as hell. Now, had I shown y'all that picture, y'all probably would have been pissed at me. And I wouldn't have known what else to do but be like, hey. So what I did was I cut it so y'all didn't have to see that shit. You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna edge on into the fuckery, because it gets worse. It gets worse. God dang it! I hate to say it, but it does get worse. So here we go.
Emotional content.
Texas floods leave at least 51. Well, I heard now it's up to 60 something dead and 27 girls missing. Apparently 11 of them are still missing, and 11 of them are gone. They're part of that 50 something number. Surge devastated landscape. You know, this asshole actually is still trying to find a way to get kudos, to the point where he said at least 850 people were saved. Yeah, but the problem is 27 children are still missing. Great, but how about the fact that none of this should have happened, but y'all decided to let that fucking autistic weirdo into what you call it? And there's nothing wrong with autistic people. I just want to say that. But this dude right here, he's on a whole nother level. I don't know what kind of autism he got. It ain't Asperger's, because he ain't smart. All I'm saying is that y'all let that dumbass into all of these places, fired all those people. Yes, he is. He is such an orange turd. Once again, orange lives don't matter. That's the best I can tell y'all, because I get so filled with, I was told not to hate, but this man just burns me. He does some of the stupidest shit, and these stupid ass people just show their faces. So I just want y'all to know, look around and you see the people supporting this shit, they showing their real face. Believe them. That's all I can say. A lot of people don't seem to want to believe what people show them. So I'm going to tell you again, look around and see the people that are celebrating this bullshit that's happening. That's their real face. Believe them. They're telling you. So anyways, let's get into this bullshit that could have been avoided. Rescue teams are actively searching the flooded landscapes of central Texas, where a catastrophic flash flood has left 43 unalive, including 15 children. The flooding, which occurred in Kerr County, swept away homes and vehicles as the Guadalupe River surged dramatically overnight. Among the missing are 27 girls from Camp Mystic, a summer camp that was severely affected by the flood. Rescue operations are ongoing, utilizing helicopters, boats, and drones to find survivors and assist those stranded. You know what's interesting? That the politicians who have kids there, their kids came home. That's the interesting thing. But then they're talking about this shit is fake. Have y'all seen that shit? Have y'all seen the dumbasses talking about fake news, fake news? I want to go to their houses and hit them with a baseball bat covered in newspapers with reports of the bullshit that has happened to us because of this whole fake news, fake news. We are watching it happen. What the fuck do you mean fake news? I can see it. Oh. Anyways, the Despite the efforts, the situation remains dire with continued rainfall and flash flood warnings complicating recovery efforts. The flooding has raised questions about whether adequate warnings and preparations were in place for residents and campers in an area known for its flood risks. While some camps took precautionary measures, others were caught off guard by the intensity of the storm. Officials have faced scrutiny regarding the effectiveness of flood warning as some families and campers were unable to evacuate in time. Do we not remember when that damn bullfrog looking dude came in with a chainsaw, screaming chainsaw like a dumbass? This man is not smart. I don't understand why y'all keep thinking the dude's a genius. He's just got rich, and for some reason, people believe if you have money, you must have smarts. I don't see how the hell that works, because we got one heifer talking about A1 when she means AI, dumbass, and she's over education. And now this motherfucker, y'all forgot? You cut people and couldn't get them back, you jackasses. You done fucked us. And this stupid ass bill is still, I'm on one with it. I'm on one with it. It just pisses me the fuck off. Anyways, the flooding has raised questions about adequate. Okay, I read all of that. Let's see here now. Where was I? Oh yeah, officials have faced scrutiny regarding the effectiveness of flood warnings as some families and campers were unable to evacuate. AccuWeather noted that the region is highly prone to flash floods, emphasizing the need for better emergency management strategies. The local government has previously considered implementing a flood warning system, but did not follow through due to costs. I wonder why. The community is grappling with the aftermath of the disaster as many residents recount harrowing experiences of survival. Oop, my damn script fell. So sorry. My fingernail bent back. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, damn, I'm bringing it. Anyways, it's the pinky too. Let me bring that down. The community is grappling with the aftermath of the disaster as many residents recount their harrowing experiences of survival. Reports of individuals clinging to trees and taking refuge in attics highlight the chaos of the night the flood struck. As search and rescue efforts continue, local leaders express their heartbreak over the loss of life and the significant challenges ahead of recovery. Man, this is just the beginning. You do realize we are in an actual season. This is hurricane season. This is not hurricane week. This ain't hurricane month. This shit lasts for several fucking months. Now it's getting all the way to November, okay? Shit, I think Delta was in a November. Whew. The community, yeah, I already said that. The aftermath, as many have recounted, blah, 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 blah. Plans for rebuilding and supporting affected families are underway, but officials acknowledge the path to recovery will be long and arduous. Community members are coming together to provide aid as they mourn the lives lost in this tragic event. I just wanted to also point out that the dumbass the dumbass that went pew pew to the puppy gnome, she wants to get rid of FEMA. And so does this fucking orange turd. Nacho Taco wants to get rid of FEMA. So where the money gonna go? Where the money gonna come from? You got funerals to set up now. You got insurances to pay out. You have all kinds of stuff. That's just the beginning, because there's a loss of life, but there's also property damages, all of that shit. Where's that gonna come from? Because last time I checked, Texas might be a big ass state, but its economy ain't like California, so I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. And then I am not a fan of Abbott Hot Wheels. I don't give a fuck. He's an asshole. Anyways, moving on, because I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dead inside a little because of that stupid ass bill. But then again, I don't celebrate 4th of July because nobody I'm related to was free on the 4th of July. FEMA is already a done deal. They set that to end in a few months. Ooh, I don't know what the hell gonna go on now. Can I get my money back then? Damn it, if y'all closing that shit, give me my motherfucking money that y'all took out, because I know that's where it came from. It came from all taxes, so give me my fucking money. If you ain't gonna help people, shit, I'm so sick of this shit. Y'all all rich. Y'all gonna find out. Seriously, I keep telling you, you gonna fuck around and find out. Anyways, here go. I'm just telling you, this is bullshit. It's a lot of fucked up news. News is everywhere now. If poor black white people unite, why it gotta be poor? They'd be an unstoppable force. But here's why the powers that be won't let them. I've been saying it. I still don't understand how one motherfucker can ruin over millions and millions of people's lives. All we gotta do is just stop listening to that bastard. I mean everybody. Well, his little fucking regime, but anybody with like force multipliers and have the ability to enforce this shit, if we all just stop listening to this motherfucker, he ain't got no power. That's all I'm saying. And I really feel like that little group of MAGA, they really need to all get put on an island and pushed off. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, but I said what I said, goddamn it. So, I'm not saying that, but felon Trump's supporters exemplify a phenomenon where individuals vote against their own interests. I've never seen anything like this before. It's baffling. It's like, how the hell are you that dumb? Damn, you stupid. Recently, Trump has successfully influenced Congress to pass a controversial bill that threatens the health care of millions, regardless of race. This includes the dismantling of the federal workforce, which has resulted in significant job losses. You do realize whenever you hear him on the news, you have to change your way of thinking, because everything you're hearing is actually the opposite. Okay, if he's saying things are great, he really means we are in hell. That's all there is to it, okay? If he's saying that prices are down, they are not. So you have to understand this man apparently fell out of Bizarro world. That's where I've gotten to the point. He's a weird looking fucker, and that's where they come from, Bizarro world. So I'm under the impression this motherfucker ain't even from our universe. He's from the Bizarro world, alright? And I wish we could deport his ass back. Him and all his horrible creations he made with his dingling. Nasty bastard. Anyways, so, this stupid ass bill threatens the health care of millions regardless of race. This includes the dismantling of the federal workforce, which has resulted into significant job loss among governmental employees, both white and black. It is particularly this day, I gotta find a new website because they always like to say this damn word and I hate saying it. Striking that many of those affected by these policies were instrumental in Trump's rise to power, raising questions about their motivations and decision making. The deep-seated polarization in the United States, especially along racial lines, can be traced back to historic events such as slavery and the Civil War. Many white Americans, see, this is what pisses me off. Why would you say white Americans, but then you say blacks? I'm starting to think this damn website is racist. Anyways, many white Americans, particularly in the South, identify primarily as American. I don't know how that is because, technically y'all are not indigenous either. You're Europeans. Whereas those in the North often acknowledge their ethnic heritage. This distinction highlights how the political establishment historically encouraged white individuals to view their identity in racial terms, fostering animosity towards black Americans. In the aftermath of the Civil War, leaders capitalized on these divisions to maintain control, perpetuating stereotypes that framed black individuals as adversaries to white interests. Despite the historical contemporary divisions, there exists a significant commonality between working class white and black individuals that is often overlooked. Yeah, you jackasses, you want to feel like you're on top of everybody else, but don't you realize we don't like the fuckery either? Damn it, no, we don't really support assholes making it impossible to go on cruises. No, damn it. We don't like that shit either, okay? No, we don't like our kids running around half dressed. Those aren't our kids on television either. Okay? So stop believing what you see and go out and find out what's true. You see shit on television. How about you actually believe what you see in front of you? Go out. Because what I said earlier didn't make no sense. Stop believing what you believe. No. Stop seeing what you believe on TV. Go out into the hood and actually see. We are not heathens, you jackasses. Oh, we just want to mind our own fucking business, and we want y'all to mind your own fucking business and leave everybody the fuck alone and stop taking our money. Shit. Despite the historical and contemporary divisions, there exists a significant commonality. Like I said, political leaders have historically benefited from fostering distrust between these groups, undermining potential alliances. Both communities share challenges that unite them, yet the narrative of division persists, often leading to mutual suspicion. We're not suspicious of y'all. We just want y'all to leave us the fuck alone. Get out our business. We're not suspicious. We just want y'all to back the fuck up. Give me 50 feet. In the aftermath of the Civil War, leaders Leaders capitalized on these divisions to maintain control, perpetrating stereotypes that frame black individuals as adversaries to white interests. We have no interest in you. We really don't. We want y'all to leave us alone. Real talk. That's what we really want. Despite the historical contemporary divisions, there exists. I already said all of that bullshit. Either way it goes, y'all motherfuckers and us need to get together, talk, figure out what the fuck we doing, and get this shit right, because look what the mess we in now, and y'all motherfuckers still laughing as the damn boat goes down. You sitting up there in the band playing the violin. Fuck you, I'm on a lifeboat with a paddle, getting my ass closest to some place that seems safe. No motherfucker standing on the edge, licking their lips, waiting for dinner to come either. So fuck that shit. I can't do it. I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all. But we need to get shit together. I don't understand how one horrible creature from Bizarro World could make all of us miserable. I just don't understand it. But we allowed this shit to happen. I didn't. But shit, I'm just one person. And if soon as I can get my damn shit together, I'm out this fucking country. That's all I'm saying. I know they need some cybersecurity somewhere outside of this damn country. I'm gonna take my family and we out. Y'all ain't gonna take my damn money and put me in poverty. Fuck 'em. Anyways, moving on. I told you I gotta get this fuckery out of the way. Please excuse. Woosah. Cop who unalived Rayshard Brooks on leave after allegedly punching a bar worker. So y'all just not gonna listen. You have horrible bad actors on your teams, and y'all keep trying to vouch for these assholes, but they don't learn, and y'all just gonna keep. What the fuck is happening with this world? Maybe we really do need to do a huge exodus. Just get our shit and go somewhere where we're wanted, because seriously, this is not worth it. So the Atlanta police officer Garrett Rolfe, known for pew-pewing and unaliving Rayshard Brooks in the 2020, is facing a new investigation following an alleged assault on a bar worker. Rolfe is currently on paid leave after. Why is he on paid leave? All he's doing is costing money. See, this is where you should start looking. This is where you should go get Doge, damn it. When motherfuckers are put on leave when they're full of shit. Your fan is getting louder in the microphone, just letting you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that better? Can you hear me all right? I'm just saying right now, because this is some stupid shit. They keep letting this happen, and it pisses me off. Because it don't make no sense. Why the hell are you paying motherfuckers for doing stupid shit? This dude already cost y'all money. Y'all kept him on the pay roll. But then you want to get rid of... Oh, it sounds the same? Damn. Let me turn one of these bad boys off. How's that? I turned off one of the fans because I got several fans on right now. How's that? Let me know so I can get moving. Because this dude right here, this is what I'm saying. This is the money y'all be sitting up there looking for. Instead of taking it from healthcare, how about y'all take these bad actors you hire and keep on the payroll off of paid leave? Can't hear it at all now. Okay, cool. You can hear me though, right? Because, I mean, that was just the fan for the computer. It can survive. I just started doing that. But what I need is to not me overheat. Anyways, okay, make sure my microphone's on. Let's see. So Rolfe is currently on paid leave after an incident at Bar 10 in Midtown Atlanta that occurred on June 29th. If the heat is too bad, we'll deal with this fan. I understand. Thank you. Reports indicate that the altercation began when Rolf's friend accused the bartender of overcharging for drinks, leading to a confrontation that resulted in Rolf allegedly attacking the bartender, Raphael Ray Penrice. Multiple witnesses have stated that Penrice was merely escorting Rolf and his friend outside when the incident escalated, with Rolf reportedly throwing the first punch. Why is he on paid leave? That's all I want to know. Why are you on paid leave? Why do they get to stay on paid leave for assaulting people? He took one person out because he was brown. Now he took out this dude, and y'all still have him on paid leave. There goes the money that you could have gave your little rich friends. Stop taking it from us and get... Oh! Anyways, like I said, despite the testimony, police arrested Penrice. That makes no sense. Which was raised concerns among witnesses about the fairness of the situation. One witness expressed disbelief that Rolf, an off-duty officer, was not held accountable despite eyewitness accounts supporting Penrice's innocence. Rolf's attorney, however, argues that Rolf was the victim in the altercation. How? I hope they have video. I hope somebody took a video of this shit. The owners of Bar 10 are advocating for Penrice, emphasizing that he was simply doing his job to maintain safety at the establishment. They have expressed outrage at the incident and the subsequent arrest of their employee, highlighting the fear that such actions by law enforcement can instill in community members. I swear to God, we're going to have a civil war in this country all over again. And I got a baseball bat and a taser. That's all I'm saying. Stay the fuck away from my house and my people. That's all I'm going to say. Because this shit right here don't make no sense. None of this is making sense at all. Shit. See what happens when y'all let shit go? Why did you hire another entertainer? Okay? Reagan was already out his fucking gourd and he was Ross's. Why did you think it would be great to hire another fucking entertainer? And a bad one at that. This motherfucker is not the king of deals. He just calls himself that. He is the king of bankruptcy. Did nobody decide to do a background check of the motherfucker that wants to have control of our money and shit? Huh? Oh, anyways, moving on, because it's going to get better. I promise you. The next few stories, I don't really know where to put them. So let's just move on. I don't even know how to transition to them. Let's just move. Can someone explain to me what kind of story is this? Why NYC mayoral candidate Zoran Mandani tried to play the black card, literally. I don't know where this belongs. Is this fuckery? This would hire for who else would they hire for a show? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out who the hell thought that doing this twice was smart. See, I left the country the last fucking time. Now we got, I don't know what to tell you. But this here, I don't know where this fits. Is this fuckery? I can't tell. So Zoran Mamdani, a Democratic candidate for mayor of New York City, has recently garnered attention by leading in the mayoral primary elections. Born in Uganda, well, damn. To a Muslim immigrant family, Mamdani identifies as a South Asian individual and campaigns on a socialist platform. However, controversy has emerged regarding his past actions, particularly, concerning how he identified himself during his application to Colombia, where he was both marked Asian and Black African American boxes, despite stating he does not identify as Black. What the fuck? Maybe it was a mistake? I don't know. Mamdani's decision to select multiple racial identities on his college application, has raised eyebrows, especially as he now emphasizes his immigrant background in his campaign. Wait a minute. You were... Yeah, never mind. I was about to say something, but Black apparently emphasizes everybody that's brown. So never mind. I was about to complain. Speculations arise about whether he believes identifying as Black might be more of a hindrance than a benefit. I don't see no Black in this dude, but okay. Particularly in a diverse city like New York that has already had Black mayors, and not very good ones either. Look, shit, I'm Black, but shit. If you wrong, you wrong. The fallout from Mamdani's past choices has prompted comments from various political figures, including current Mayor Eric Adams. I don't think he should say shit. He done did enough bullshit. I don't think he should open his big ass mouth at all. The implications of Mamdani's identity choices and his engagement with different communities suggests a complicated political landscape. As he moves forward, it remains to be seen if he will continue to highlight his African heritage. Is he? I mean, he was born there, but at least he didn't go for white. Yeah, that's true. That's true. In a way that resonates with all potential voters, or if he will tailor his identity to suit specific audiences for electoral gain. Hey, like I said, I don't know about up here, but I know down south they got people that are passing, and damn it, if they're passing, they will click white. If you get caught, don't be mad that your job says, hell no, you can't have no job no more. Now, we're going to continue because, like I said, the next few stories before we get to the stupid games, I don't know how to put them. This one, I don't know where it belongs. So, a white male TikToker decided to use black hair relaxer. The results will surprise you. You see what happened. His hair was straight as fuck. He decided to do that. I don't know. Is this fuckery? What is this? But I had to report it. So relaxers have been a contentious topic in the realm of black hair care for many years. I have been personally natural for over 20 years. I told y'all motherfuckers I was old. I just don't look it and I don't sound it. I'm old. Anyways, recently, 4 women took legal action against L'Oreal and Strength of Nature, claiming health issues were linked to their use of relaxers. I didn't know people were still using relaxers, real talk. Despite the appealing images of models flaunting sleek, straight hair on product packaging, many consumers find that at-home results often fall short of these expectations, especially if you have whatever the fuck they call it, mixed breed. That's what they told me I had. Told me every fucking perm, my hair kicks out. So I have to have a whole, I don't get touch-ups. I have to do a whole nother perm. I was like, fuck this shit, cut all my shit off. Anyways, a unique case has emerged involving a white TikTok creator known as Wade, who decided to use a relaxer to achieve specific hairstyle. I haven't used one in 20 years. Exactly. I'm so glad I stopped. Shit. But this dude is using it. I guess he's going to have one hell of a case because you know it works when it's the complexion for the protection. I'm just saying it works. But so far he is preferring to use it. I hope he don't fuck around and find out. That's all I can say. After consulting his barber for a spiky haircut, Wade learned that his naturally wavy hair would not easily replicate the desired look. To avoid daily straightening, he opted to test a black relaxer. Surprisingly, the results were favorable. Wade shared that he had experience with relaxers in the past, explaining that his hair tends to grow out rather than down, which prompted his decision. Upon showcasing the relaxer from Boots, I ain't never heard of it, he encountered a humorous reaction from a bystander, reinforcing his belief that anyone can use the product. I don't know what to say. I would probably be curious a little too if I went into a black hair store and I saw a white man leaving out there with a bag. I probably would be curious too. I'd probably first think he's a drag queen, but that's just me. That's where my brain would go. The response to Wade's relaxer experiment from the black community on social media was a mix of shock and amusement. Many commenters expressed disbelief that a white person would use a relaxer, with one stating that Wade was the first in their bloodline to do so. Wade's introduction to relaxers came from watching the documentary Good Hair, which is ironically aimed to discourage their use. I think this goes to troll section. Okay, that's what I needed. I needed to know because I kept looking at the story. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This isn't all the way fuckery because he did it to himself, but at the same time, why? So, yeah, I saw Good Hair too, and quite frankly, I have never spent what these people was talking about on that movie. Oh, hell no. I spend that much money on anything. I better get dividends back. I need money back. Anyways, ironically, yeah, good hair was not aimed for white men to start using black hair care products, but okay. In a follow up video, he showcased his results, which, while not identical to the promotional images, left him satisfied with his hairstyle, only experiencing minor redness at the hairline. That lie got his ass. That's what happened. He probably put that shit on his skin and that lie got his ass. I bet you got scabbing afterwards. He just don't want to say it, but I know he got some scabbing on it. I know he did. All right, so I think that's it for the fuckery news. We about to watch fuck around and find out playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. But unfortunately, we might get nipped in that bitch too. So you already know what this story is going to be about. So let me go ahead and pull up that group. Oh, here we go, y'all.
I don't want this second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a rain. I've been moving like a hot mess.
What's in Trump's big bill that passed Congress and will soon become law? Oh my gosh. Seriously, where the hell is that other part of his ear? I'm so sick of this. I feel like we all got the okey doke. That's what happened. We all got tricked by the okey doke. Shit. So on Thursday, Republicans successfully pushed Felon Trump's extensive tax and spending cut bill through the House. How the hell do you make cuts for rich people permanent? I hope somebody figures out how to undo all this shit. This is going to take at least 15 years to fix. Why the fuck did y'all let him back in? You stupid. I should have left the country when I wanted to. Shit. See, this is why I always leave the country when y'all do stupid shit. God dang. Anyways, the spending bill through the House, meeting their self-imposed deadline of July 4th. I don't give a fuck, because nobody I know ancestors were free on July 4th. Fuck you. For the sending the legislation to the felon's desk. He's not my president, so don't expect me to call him that. The nearly 900-page bill encompasses a variety of tax breaks, spending reductions. I would have snuck some shit in, me personally. The taxes that we have to pay to billionaires. Exactly. Why? I actually went on AI trying to find the list of the 83 to 86 fuckers that caused this shit. I can't find the list. AI won't tell me. If y'all find the list of motherfuckers, let me know so I can put it on blast so we can boycott these motherfuckers and make them earn those cuts they got. Shit. Let's level these motherfuckers up, because at one point they're going to have all the money. We ain't going to have shit, and I don't know what to tell you then. Let's see here now. The nearly 900-page bill encompasses a variety of tax breaks, spending reductions, and key GOP priorities, including funding for national defense. We gonna need it. Y'all done pissed off enough people. And immigration enforcement. You gonna need it, because these motherfuckers gonna leave, and don't even try to bring slavery back, you assholes. Talking about a damn owner responsibility. My ass. How about you take you already orange. You take your ass out there and do some shit. Despite unanimous opposition from the Democrats, the bill passage was assured by Republican unity. Y'all are some bitch asses. That's all I'm going to say. With the House ultimately approving it by a narrow margin of 218 to 214 after the Senate's tie-breaking vote by Vice President Weirdo Vance. That is a weird looking motherfucker. I swear to God, he really does look like a Cabbage Patch. Oh my God. He reminds me of Garbage Pail Kids. That's what he is. The bill introduces approximately $4.5 trillion in tax cuts, making existing tax rates permanent and temporarily adding new deductions for various expenses. Key provisions include an increase in the child tax credit. That's probably not for us. And a substantial boost in the cap on state and local deductions for high tax states. While proponents argue that these cuts will stimulate economic growth, yeah, whatever. The Congressional Budget Office predicts that the wealthiest households will benefit significantly, while the poorest citizens could face annual losses due to cuts in Medicaid. And that's why I'm trying to go to another country. You ain't gonna get my fucking money. And food assistance programs. The legislation also aims to offset these costs through reduction in government aid, with millions expected to lose insurance or food assistance. Yeah, so more rich motherfuckers can go buy another fucking plane. Oh, that's so useful. You assholes get on my damn nerves. Significant funding is allocated to Trump's border security initiative, including the construction of a border wall. Dude, leave the wall alone. You ain't never gonna finish the fucking wall. Shit. You ain't doing the job right anyways. All you do is lie. While the Pentagon receives substantial financial resources for military enhancements, we gonna need it. We pissing everybody off. Additionally, the bill includes various tax provisions, social programs, and even a proposed increase in the national debt limit. Please, God help us. We all fucked. We all fucked. By the way, did y'all hear about the whole concept of us doing movies and music with Russia now? Fuck you, Russia. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I don't trust Russia, and apparently they're not going to stop bombing until Ukraine is a part of Russia. He basically told Trump, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want, but how about we make some money on the side? Great leader, Nacho Taco. Additionally, the bill includes various provisions, social programs, and even a proposed increase in the national debt limit. However, after pushback from the Republican governors, a provision regarding state regulations on artificial intelligence was removed. So we're going to have a lot of deep fakes. We are all going to be confused. Wonderful. Overall, the Congressional Budget Office estimates that the bill could increase federal deficits by nearly $3.3 trillion over the state next decade, raising concerns among some non-bipartisan groups about the long-term fiscal implications of the legislation. I told you, it's going to take at least 15 years to fix all this bullshit, if we can. And let's talk about the whole fact that, we're going to be misinformed because they took the regulations off of this AI shit. Oh, Lord, we in trouble. We so in trouble. Moving on because we ain't done. But at least it's good news, this one. Federal judges block TPS termination for Haitians. So if you're on a temporary protective thing, yeah, we're still protecting you. You're good. You're good. Thankfully, that damn demon didn't get to y'all again. Federal judge in New York has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from ending the temporary protected status for over 500,000 Haitians currently residing in the United States. Judge Brian M. Cogan ruled that the administration's decision to expedite the expiration of TPS by 5 months was unlawful. The Biden administration had previously extended TPS for Haitians until February 3rd, 2026, due to ongoing issues such as gang violence. They took over that damn island. I'm telling you right now, they took it over. And political instability in Haiti. The Department of Homeland Security's recent announcement to terminate these protections by September 2nd was thus deemed inappropriate and a violation of legal statuses. Judge Cogan emphasized that TPS statute require adequate notice before any changes can be made to its designation. The ruling highlighted that many Haitians have integrated into American society, finding jobs, attending schools, paying taxes, you assholes, and receiving medical care, all with the exception that their protection would remain intact through the end of the year. The government's argument that conditions in Haiti have improved, liars, and that TPS beneficiaries would be prepared for termination was rejected by the court, underscoring the need for stable legal protections for those affected. It's about time somebody did something, because these assholes think that this is a fucking monarchy, and I'm not for it. They, the Supreme Court, yeah. Let's see. I thought they blocked lower courts from acting on Trump's stupid actions. I think it depends on what it is. But then it's also, I don't know, girl. I don't know. All I know is these people apparently think that this dumbass is doing something right. I don't know what Kool-Aid they sipping, but this is some bullshit. And like I said, as soon as I get my shit together, me, my mama, my children, whatever, we all out of this bitch. We going to another fucking country. Fuck this. In response to the ruling, Tricia McLaughlin from the Department of Homeland Security expressed confidence that the Trump administration would ultimately prevail in its efforts to reform immigration policies. Meanwhile, Manny Pastrick, president of the Service Employees International Union, Local 32BJ, characterized the ruling as a significant victory, but indicated that the advocacy for immigrants' rights would continue. That's probably it. The situation in Haiti continues to worsen with increasing displacement and violence, further complicating the issues of TPS and the status of Haitian immigrants in the U.S. You destabilize the fucking country. The fucking gang people have lost their fucking minds, and you expect these people to go home? Man, if y'all don't go somewhere and sit the hell down, you did this shit. You did it. You did that shit. Okay? You did that. Moving on. This one I put in the wrong space, so we're gonna move over it. We'll come back to that. Let's talk about what Jasmine Crockett got today. Jasmine Crockett slams GOP for selling out constituents for billionaires. Basically, that's what you did. One motherfucker decided to troll her constituents. I'm surprised nobody threw a brick at her face at this point. I have no idea. But Representative Jasmine Crockett criticized Republicans for prioritizing wealthy billionaires over the needs of their constituents during the House vote on Trump's, I'm not saying that word, that stupid ass bill. This GOP-backed mega bill, which passed the Senate with a tie-breaking vote from the weirdo, proposes significant cuts to essential programs like food assistance and Medicaid. According to Crockett, these cuts are designed to fund tax reduction for the wealthy and support other GOP initiatives such as border security and deportation. You guys do realize that if we go down the list, y'all asses are not really American either. You're European descendants. Y'all are fucking immigrants too. How you gonna tell people they got to leave? Real talk. I do believe Mexico was all up in this area, and the Native Americans was all up in here till y'all brought y'all disease carrying asses over here. Cause let's be real, you decimated a lot of tribes because of your damn germs. That, and then some of that shit was on purpose. So don't play. Anyways, let's see here now. It proposes significant cuts to essential programs like food. I said that according to Crockett. Yeah, I said that. Okay. So Crockett highlighted the disparity in representation, noting that 83 billionaires will seem to have more influence in legislative decisions than hundreds of thousands of individuals who risk losing vital health care. Can we put those 83 on a boat or something, or on an island? Take y'all greedy asses on, you dirty bastards. As soon as I find out who y'all are, I'm putting it on blast. One of them is Elon, I can tell you that much. I did find 4 names. I'm waiting for the others. Fucking assholes. So now we know it's 83 assholes. Seem to have more influence in the legislature, where hundreds of thousands of individuals who risk losing health care and SNAP benefits. She emphasized that while there are 435 members in the House and 100 in the Senate, the interests of a small number of affluent individuals are overshadowing the needs of many struggling Americans. This imbalance, she argues, reflects a troubling trend in which politicians cater to the wealthy at the expense of ordinary citizens. Yeah, you gonna keep this up, we gonna bring back some shit from the medieval age. Think about that. Since y'all sitting up there talking about there ain't no kings, but you sure are acting like it. In response to the proposed bill, Crockett called for an amendment that would require an increase in the minimum wage, federal minimum wage, to $15. Yeah, they broke that shit down. So federal workers were making $17, then they broke it down to $13. Now it's back to $15 if she gets her shit together, for corporations to benefit from tax breaks. This move, she believes, would better align the interests of lawmakers with those of working class families and combat the prioritization of billionaire tax cuts. Oh, and regular minimum wage would be good too. Because $15, because I believe it's still $7. The fuck? We put up with too much shit, y'all. Her remarks underscore the urgent need for legislative reform that genuinely addresses the needs of vulnerable populations rather than catering to corporate interests. I don't know who these corporates are, but I can promise you, I bet you their headquarters ain't here. I'm just saying. Moving on. Oh, wait. Not this one. This is history. Let me see. I wanted to talk about. Oh, I didn't have it up here. I was talking about that fucked up shit they did. I thought I had another story about that shit where people was talking to the people about the bullshit that they were doing in court. Either way, Christy Nome and Trump need to take their ass somewhere, and that's all I got to say about that. So that's it, and we about to learn about some history. That's what we about to do. Yeah, I'm still irritated. It's an irritating day. I'm hot. And honestly, look, I'm not going to be happy until somebody figures out what we're going to do with this jackass. I promise you the elections were rigged. I promise you they were rigged. You can't tell me they weren't rigged. Because this is just too stupid. He is too stupid. His plans were too stupid. We can't be that stupid, can we? Oh, Lord. Y'all, I'll be right back. I'm about to go ahead and do the educational part. So y'all, here we go.
Yo, hey, there's so many, yo, so many, yo, there's so many lies in my eyes, you know, knocking them down every time I step. They know we the vibe. Young conscious, shoot my life, a movie, living on a lie.
Hold on, let me try that again because I don't know what the hell's going
It's
on.
only us two, so you know we.
It's off.
We on the roof smoking dope.
It is off, and that fucker just did that. Fuck it, I'm not bringing it back. He might want to do something weird. Anyways, Independence Day and the Statue of Liberty chains explained. So if y'all are not aware, there are chains at the bottom of her feet, and we're gonna talk about. Oh Lord, I don't know if you're aware, but there's chains at the bottom of Lady Liberty's feet, and we're gonna talk about that. And I'm still pissed off. I had to turn that shit off because I don't know what was happening. I turned it off, and that bitch was still playing. Anyways, so Independence Day serves as a dual reminder of celebration, not for me, and reflection for many Americans, not for me. While the majority embraces the holiday with festive activities such as barbecues, pool parties, and patriotic attire, not me, and others view it through a lens of struggle and discontent. That's me. Some argue that celebrating freedom in the U.S. feels hollow when juxtaposed with ongoing conflicts abroad. For Black Americans, this day can evoke particularly complex emotions, highlighting the disparities in how freedom is experienced across different communities. The Statue of Liberty, a prominent icon of American freedom and diversity, carries a deeper historical significance that is often overlooked while it symbolizes hope for immigrants. That ain't even the original one. The original one looked like a black woman. Okay, let's see now. It also bears chains at its feet, originally to hang from its hands as a reminder of the struggle against slavery. Yeah, I told you. She was black originally. The aspect of Lady Liberty's story is not widely known, leading to discontent in understanding the full context of what that statue represents, especially among many African American New Yorkers. The importance of cultural awareness is further exemplified by figures like Beyonce, who utilized their platform to shed light on these overlooked narratives. Her choice of attire during her tour features elements that nod to the Statue of Liberty, serves as a reminder of the historical connection and the importance of acknowledging one's heritage. Y'all, seriously, they had an African American, not even African American, an African woman originally was the Lady of Liberty, but America didn't want that. They like to gaslight motherfuckers, so they made them change it. I forgot where the original is, but it's somewhere. I think it's in South America. I gotta go look again. I don't remember. So, anyways, the aspect of Lady Liberty's story is not widely known, leading to Yeah, I said that anyways. Where was I? I was down here. Okay. Uh, by recognizing these chains, even in metaphorical sense, individuals can engage more deeply with the richness and resilience of Black culture, fostering a greater understanding of the complex history of the freedom in America. You didn't know? Girl, yeah, the original statue was a black woman in chains, broken chains. She was Lady Liberty, but they didn't like the way she looked, so they made the French go and change it. Go look up the real Statue of Liberty, because this one we seeing, this white lady, that's not her. Okay? And these are the chains that they left. They changed the head and shit, but they didn't change them chains. Them motherfuckers get on my damn nerves. But anyways, that's it for that one. We about to fall back on some history. Let me pull it up. Because you know I got to tell you this week in history. There it is. There it is. All right. So this week in Black history, since these assholes want to disappear us, why, I will not go quietly. If I can only reach 1 to 3 people, that's fine with me. I'm going to reach y'all and let y'all know what happened. So on July 2nd, 1777, Vermont becomes first U.S. territory to abolish slavery. By 1783, New Hampshire and Massachusetts had followed Vermont's lead. The abolition of slavery was formally placed in the Vermont Constitution, which was formally adopted on July 8th, 1777. A major force in the early abolition movement was a group known as the Rights of Man movement. I'm so sick of these people. Who you telling? Who you telling? In 1822, Denmark Vesey and 5 of his co-conspirators were hanged in Charleston, South Carolina. Vesey's crime had been the organization of the largest slave rebellion in American history, but the insurrection was betrayed by a house slave before it could be implemented. Vesey was actually a former slave who had purchased his freedom. Don't you ever want to go back in time and beat the hell out of these damn so-called house slaves, you dumb motherfucker? So in 1908, Thurgood Marshall was born in Baltimore, Maryland. Marshall would go on to become chief counsel for the NAACP and lead attorney in the Brown versus Board of Education case, which led to the desegregation of the nation's schools. President Lyndon Johnson would, in June 1967, nominate him to be the first African American justice on the United States Supreme Court because, as Johnson put it, it was the right thing to do and the right time to do it. I still don't trust you, Lyndon. I don't trust your ass not one bit. 1943, this gentleman here in the plane is Lieutenant Charles Hall. He became the first African-American pilot to pew-pew down a Nazi warplane during World War II. Hall was from Brazil, Indiana. Why do we have these weird city names? And on July 3rd, 1775, Prince Hall found African Lodge Number 1, the first Black lodge of Freemasons in the United States. Hall would become the pioneer builder of Black Masons in America. He was also a leading voice against slavery and for Black rights in the North. 1962, the first Black man permitted to play Major League Baseball, Jackie Robinson, is named to the Baseball Hall of Fame. On July 4th, 1922, Samuel L. Gravely is born. Gravely became the first African-American admiral in the United States Navy and the first African-American to command a U.S. warship. The Richmond, Virginia native died in 2004 at the age of 82. He looks familiar. 1972, college professor and activist Angela Davis is acquitted of charges that she assisted and conspired with the young men involved in a deadly 1970s pew-pew at Maine County Courthouse in California. The assault on the courthouse was an attempt to free imprisoned Black activist George Jackson. At least 3 people were unalive during the escape attempt. Davis, a Birmingham, Alabama native who became a member of the Communist Party, spent 16 months in prison. But on this day in 1972, she was found not guilty of all charges by an all-white San Jose, California jury. Damn, girl, you barely made it. 1973, Arna Bontemps dies at the age of 72 in Nashville, Tennessee. Born in Louisiana, Bontemps became one of the key figures in Black artistic and cultural movement known as the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s and the 1930s. Bontemps was a prolific writer and poet. On July 5th, 1872, the Republican Party National Convention takes place in Philadelphia with a substantial representation from former Black slaves. At least 3 Black people were addressed the national political gathering. At this point in history, the Republicans were the nation's most progressive party. Man, they would be turning in their graves if they only knew. And attracted the allegiance of African Americans. Black people would remain loyal to the Republicans until 1930s. But by 1945, the Republicans became increasingly conservative and attracted the New Deal programs of Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the vast majority of black people had switched to Democrats. I wonder why. 1894, black inventor wrong button. Get that out of there. How do I get that out of there? God dang it. Okay, there it is. Not yet. I know about her too. She's in my book. Anyways. Okay, so black inventor G.W. Murray, a fertilizer distributor, cotton chopper, and a seed planter, was all on this day. He invented all of that. He patented all of that. In one day, he did 3 different things. These bastards, 1945, track star John Carlos is born in Harlem, New York. Carlos and fellow sprinter Tommy Smith created an international sensation when they protested American racism by giving the Black Power clenched fist salute when accepting their medals at the 1868 Olympics. Someone tell me why the hell my mom, usually have like a bag or something that has all your hair stuff in it when you're little. Why the hell did I have a pick with that fist? I didn't have afros. Just saying. So in 1956, although the actual decision may have been reached the previous day, a federal district court hands down a ruling declaring that Alabama laws requiring racial segregation in public transportation were unconstitutional. The decision, which was later confirmed by the United States Supreme Court, was the first major legal victory for the civil rights movement. It grew out of the historic Montgomery bus boycott sparked when Rosa Parks, she was not the first one, defied the law and custom by refusing to give up her seat. This was all staged because she had a car, okay? Let's not play with that. They just didn't want to pick the girl because she was 15 and pregnant and from Mississippi, so they decided to pick Rosa. Rosa was already a part of NAACP, and she had a car. She just did that because she could, I guess, reach people better because she had the complexion. Just letting y'all know. Although actually organized by Reverend E.D. Nixon, the boycott would result in Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. becoming the nation's most prominent civil rights leader. I don't know how the hell that happened. July 6th, 1853, the first novel written by an African American is published on this day. However, the novel had to be published in England because the author, William Wells Brown, was a fugitive slave. The novel was entitled Clotel, or The President's Daughter, and may have been partially inspired by the then rumored relationship between President Thomas Jefferson and the slave Sally Hemings. Ew, poor Sally. Poor Sally. 1862, one of the most pioneering and militant black journalists in black American history is born. Ida B. Wells Barnett. I know about her. Came into the world on this day in Holly Springs, Mississippi. The legendary journalist was also a relentless anti-lynching crusader and a fighter for women's rights to vote. She even made a stand against one of the more insulting laws of Jim Crow segregation, nearly 70 years before Rosa Parks. In 1884, she refused to give up her seat on a train to a white man and moved to an already overcrowded smoking car. It took the conductor and 2 other men to drag her off the train. She was among the group of black people and progressive white people who helped establish the NAACP. When she was just 25, she established her lifelong attitude towards women being submissive to men, declaring, "I will not begin at the late day by doing what my soul abhors, sugaring men, weak, deceitful creatures, with flattery to retain them as escorts." She died in Chicago in 1931. That woman didn't play. Mississippi women usually don't. Not all of them, but a lot of them don't. In 1957, Althea Gibson becomes the first person, male or female, to win the singles championship at Wimbledon. Gibson was born in Silver, South Carolina, and grew up in Harlem, New York. She died in September 2003. She often said she was driven to success in life by an attitude she developed during her childhood. She summarized that attitude as, "I always wanted to be somebody." I think a lot of us want to be somebody, damn it. This man here, in 1971, Henry T. Sampson invents the gamma electric cell. His invention and other engineering accomplishments had wide-ranging applications, but he did not invent the cell phone as some histories suggest. The gamma electric cell converted nuclear radiation from reactors into electricity without going through the heat process. We are some smart-ass people. That's all I got to say. And they hate that. On July 7, 1906, baseball legend Satchel Paige is born in Mobile, Alabama. He was one of 15 children born to John and Lula Paige. Paige first learned to pitch in a reform school where he had been sent at the age of 12 for shoplifting. That's ridiculous. All of that for shoplifting. He probably needed it. He spent most of his career playing in the old Negro baseball leagues prior to the integration of Major League Baseball. He is generally recognized as one of the greatest pitchers to ever play the game. Baseball great Joe DiMaggio once said that Paige was the best and fastest pitcher I ever faced. Paige pitched his last game in 1965 at the age of 60, throwing 3 shutout innings. The great Satchel Paige died on June 8, 1982. Ooh, I was live for a year. July 8th, that'll be in 2 days. Ooh, Lord, what is up with those pants? In 1805, on this day, Bill Richmond becomes the first African American to gain international fame as a boxer. He ain't got no gloves on. When he defeated Jack Holmes, he probably felt real good when he did that, in a 26-round bout in England. The son of escaped slaves from Georgia, Richmond was born in New York City in 1763. He did most of his fighting in Europe, probably because he wouldn't get lynched. Near the end of his boxing career, he married a rich woman and retired. He died in London in 1829, December. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have my suspicions about who his wife was and whatnot. Anyways, 1914, great Billy Eckstine is born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was raised in Washington, D.C., where he began entering talent competitions at the age of 7. Eckstine would become an dominant jazz singer during the era of the big bands. He has been described as an exceptional singer who never failed to impress. Eckstine died of heart attack in 1993. Damn, he was live for a while. That's it for the history this week, but we're not done with history in general. I got one more for you. Hold on, let me pull it up again. Not this one. This one. What Frederick Douglass, what to the slaves in the 4th of July means today? I told you already. Ain't nobody I was related to free during that date. 1776, 1865. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we weren't free for a long ass time. Y'all had all those goddamn cookouts and shit, and we was catering it most likely. Anyways, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. Then we're going to talk about that other thing I was showing y'all before. So, let's see. Here we go. Over 2 centuries after the Frederick Douglass posed the critical question, what to the slave is the 4th of July, Black Americans continue to confront the complexities surrounding the celebration of Independence Day. This federal holiday commemorating the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776 symbolizes the birth of a free America. For who? However, the ideals of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness outlined in this document were not extended to all Americans at that time, particularly to the millions of Black individuals who were enslaved and denied these fundamental rights. Fundamental human rights. The stark contrast between the celebration of freedom and the reality of ongoing oppression remains a poignant reminder of America's historical injustices. Douglass's speech in 1852 serves as a powerful critique of Independence Day celebrations, as he highlighted in the brutal conditions and dehumanization faced by enslaved people. He changed the audience to reflect on the principles of freedom and justice enshrined in the Declaration of Independence, questioning whether um, they truly apply to Black Americans. Despite legal emancipation following the Civil War, systemic oppression, discrimination, and racism have persisted, creating enduring challenges for Black communities. Douglas's words resonate today as issues like police brutality, economic inequality, and historical erasure continue to affect Black lives in America. And yet everybody sits up there and says, we're entitled. My ass. We just putting up with this shit till we get a better chance. Find us a better boat. Shit. In light of these ongoing struggles, many Black Americans choose to forego traditional 4th of July celebrations. I didn't celebrate. Instead, they often engage in family gatherings and leisure activities, consciously distancing themselves from the patriotic symbol that do not reflect their life experiences. Events such as the public reading of Douglas's speech in Grafton, Massachusetts highlights the importance of remembering and honoring the legacy of the abolitionist thoughts. Discussion following the reading aimed to explore ways to advance Douglas's vision of an equitable society, emphasizing the need of continued advocacy and reflection on true meaning of freedom in America. I really think that fucking orange turd should be America's most wanted, number one wanted criminal. I'm just saying. But anyways, that's it for that. We're out of the history stuff. I'm going to give you some good news, and then we're going to talk about some celebrities. And it's a little deep, but we're going to get some good news out here first. Especially if you're a natural girly like I am. I do not want to print shit. What the hell? I hit the wrong button. So sorry. I was trying to get it to get bigger before I bring it up. Now, before I move on, let me go ahead and promote this girl stuff. You know what I do. She's Black owned. If you're interested in relaxing and lip gloss popping, check this girl out. You can find her on Instagram or on Threads. So check this out for a bit. That CBD honey lips. Once again, you can find her. She is Black owned company for those who are trying to be relaxed but still have popping lips. So let's move on to some good news, because this whole one right here, I've been holding and biting my tongue because I've been irritated. I had to catch myself several times, y'all. So let's look at this one. I don't have my hotkeys with me. I know I have them up somewhere, but anyways, let me go ahead and do this real nice. All right. Let's see here now. I don't know if y'all knew, but July 3rd was National Crown Day. Black women are loving their natural hair. Now there's data to prove it. And like I said, I went natural in 2003 because I was 22. So there you go. I've been natural for a while. It wasn't even in style at that time, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because we need to talk about it. All right, so on July 3rd, 2019, California signed the first Crown Act legislation aimed at creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. 6 years later, on National Crown Day, Black women across the nation are celebrating their significant milestone that prohibits discrimination based on their hairstyle and texture. A recent survey from the Free Your Crown campaign reveals a positive shift in the relationship between Black women and their hair, showing that 60.9% wear their natural hair all the time, and 79.5% feel confident doing so in public, including on first dates. This marks a departure from past pressures to conform to certain beauty standards. Amber Cooper, the brand manager of Black BLK, emphasizes that natural hair has long been a symbol of confidence, individuality, and cultural identity. Historically, many Black women felt compelled to alter their hair to fit societal norms and achieve acceptance. The hashtag Free Your Crown initiative celebrates natural hair while fostering a supportive environment for Black women at every stage of their hair journey. Despite the progress made, the survey reveals that 40% of Black women still face judgments based on their hair, highlighting that the journey towards acceptance and celebration is ongoing. In honor of National Crown Day, BLK or Black encourages users to update their profile pictures on dating apps and social media to showcase their natural hair. Additionally, they have launched the BLK Beauty Community within the app, a Black platform for Black women to exchange hair tips. Oh, check that one out, BLK. Product recommendations, and personal stories. To further incentivize participation, 5 members who share photos of their natural hair will have the chance to win a $500 credit for a salon visit with a Black hairstylist. The initiative reinforced the message that every Black woman should embrace her natural hair and feel proud of it, regardless of societal expectations. I know that's right, because seriously, these damn products apparently are trying to take us out too. Damn. I'm just like, what the hell? Now we're going to move on because you know what time it is. It is time to do celebrity news. Yay. But it's a little serious this time, so y'all be ready. There was a lot of fucked up news. I had to choose as best I could because I didn't want to have people feeling ugh. But I had to report this, so y'all check this out. Whew, Lord have mercy. Where is my damn hotkeys? I don't know. What was the purpose of having hotkeys if I wasn't going to use them? Where the hell did that notebook go anyways? Now I'm mad. I don't know where the notebook went. I'll find it. Fuck it. I'm just going to have to do it old school. You know I'm a struggle stream. Come on, god dang it. Oh, for real? It don't even want to work. I know you ain't. Fuck. Yo. Yeah, there we go. We're going to do that again. This is ridiculous. This is why I'm still annoyed. Like, I turned it on and I just turned it. It hasn't done it. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. Try it again. Ain't nobody got time for that. We just going to stay with it. So, Young Noble, member of rap group The Outlaws, has died by self-deletion at 47. I'm so sorry for their loss, the family's loss. That ain't, I don't know what to say about it. So, Young Noble, a prominent member of the hip-hop group The Outlaws, has sadly passed away at the age of 47 due to self-inflicted pew-pew wound in Atlanta. Born Rufus Lee Cooper III, Noble's unaliving has been confirmed by various sources, although local authorities have yet to provide additional details. His career was significantly linked to the legacy of the legendary Tupac Shakur, who personally invited him to join the Outlaws in 1996, marking a transformative phase in his musical journey. Throughout his career, Young Noble made notable contributions to hip-hop, particularly as a part of the Outlaws. Gotta run. All right, I'll see you later. He lent his voice to several iconic tracks, including the classic Hail Mary from Tupac's posthumous album, The Don Kilmati. The 7-Day Theory. In addition to his work with the group, Noble has also established a successful solo career, releasing albums like Noble Justice and Son of God. His music often resonated with fans through its emotional depth and authenticity, reflecting his personal experiences and struggles. Despite facing serious health challenges, including a heart attack in 2021, Young Noble remained active and inspired many with his resilience. He expressed gratitude for his recovery and maintained a positive outlook, engaging in activities like basketball and connecting with friends. His untimely passing has left the hip hop community in mourning as fans and peers remember him not only for his musical contribution, but also for his enduring spirit. As the community reflects on his life, resources for those struggling with mental health issues are encouraged, reminding everyone that help is available. Now we're going to keep moving on because we haven't gotten out of this trope right here. We're just on some serious stuff. Venus Williams reveals doctors dismissed her fibroid symptoms for years. She doesn't have kids, I don't. Maybe that's why. Oh, Lord, poor woman. Venus Williams, hold on. Got to get my script down. There you go. Venus Williams has shared her distressing experience as a Black woman facing neglect within the healthcare system. In a recent interview, she recounted the debilitating pain and severe symptoms she endured during her menstrual cycles, often leaving her incapacitated before matches. Despite experiencing significant discomfort, Williams was repeatedly told by medical professionals that her symptoms were normal, leading to years of misunderstanding about her condition. She expressed her outrage at the lack of information provided by doctors regarding her fibroids, which were eventually diagnosed as the source of her pain, rather than her autoimmune disease. Williams elaborated on the misdiagnosis she received, including being told that her symptoms were simply part of aging or being advised to undergo a hysterectomy. This misinformation not only caused emotional distress, but also affected her athletic performance, as she often lacked the energy to compete at her full potential. It wasn't until she sought treatment at NYU Langone Health Center for Fibroid Care, where she learned about the size of her fibroids and underwent successful surgery, that she finally found relief. The experience highlighted the broader issues of inadequate care for women suffering from fibroid, particularly among Black women. I know I had it. I ain't even gonna lie. I have fibroids, but they're still like benign and small, but still I got them, and I am uncomfortable sometimes. Dr. Taraneh Shirazian Williams' physician, emphasized the systemic failure in providing necessary care for women with fibroids, noting that even someone with Williams' resources face challenges in receiving proper treatment. The alarming statistics reveal that 80% of Black women will experience fibroids by age 50, underscoring a pressing need for change in the medical community's approach to women's health. Williams hopes that by sharing her story, others will recognize that they do not have to endure similar suffering and that seeking help is essential for improving their quality of life. Exactly. And I mean, I'm not even going to hold you with that one. I that's messed up because she got money and they still played around in her face. That's ridiculous. Hey, Terry, girl, what you doing up? I'm just talking about health now. Girl, I already did the news. The news has been a mess. Oh, she left already. She had to go. But I know she would appreciate saying hello to you. Here, we got to go on to the health because we still talking about fibroids and Black women need to know about this. So check this story out here. Hold on. We are at war. Oops, wrong button. All right, let me move it over so y'all can see this other story. The fibroid treatment they don't tell us about. Check this one out. Oh, they don't tell us about this though. So uterine fibroids are a significant health concern, particularly for Black women. Okay. With up to 80% likely to develop them by age 50. These women often experience more severe symptoms and have fewer treatment options compared to their white counterparts. A minimally invasive procedure known as uterine fibroid embolization, or UFE, is available, but referrals from gynecologists to interventional radiologists is available, but remains largely unknown to many patients. Sorry, I skipped a bit. Yeah. So this is a treatment that nobody tells us about. Dr. Patik Shukla oh Lord have mercy, emphasizes that a lack of referrals from gynecologists to interventional radiologists contributes to the underutilization of UFE, which is shown to be as effective as traditional surgery. A survey revealed that only 17% of women diagnosed with fibroids were informed of UFE. I wonder why we suffer from fibroids. Probably like our makeup or something, or maybe we're just not in the right freaking environment. Let's see here now. Where was I? Oh yeah. The prevalence of fibroids disproportionately affects Black women due to genetic and cultural factors. There you go. They are more likely to experience severe symptoms and delayed care, which can lead to advanced diagnosis. National estimates indicate that nearly 25% of Black women between age 18 and 30 have fibroids, a stark contrast to about 6% of white women. And the impact is profound as Black women face a higher likelihood of recurrent fibroids and hysterectomies, often during critical reproductive years. The community's perception of symptoms being normal may also hinder timely medical intervention, further exacerbating health disparities. To effectively address these disparities, outreach and education about UFE must be prioritized, especially in underserved communities. Dr. Shukla employs various strategies from educating gynecologists to direct community engagement. So if you know someone who has fibroids, ask them if anybody told them about UFE. And if they didn't, take your behind to the hospital and ask about UFE. Let them know you know. I hate when people don't tell you everything. Despite the challenges such as limited resources and fragmented access to care, there is hope for progress. Dr. Shukla advocates for a nationwide campaign to increase awareness and demand for UFE, emphasizing that informed patients are essential for achieving reproductive justice and equitable healthcare outcomes. Well, you need to tell people about that. UFE. Go ask your doctor about UFE. That's all I'm saying. And that is actually it for the health. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the palate cleanser. I'm going to move the Malcolm X thing to Wednesday because I think I tried to, campaign it and they wouldn't take it. And I think that's why, because I had that recording up in there. So we're going to move on, though, to crazy news. That's what we will move on to. But let me do my little, the little message. Then we're going to do crazy news. Okay. And my little commercial. So if you got time, go get a drink. Be back in about 4 minutes when the message is over. And then we're going to look at some crazy news to feel better about what we've already talked about. Here we go. Nope, wrong one. There it is.
Welcome. Black is hearing both economic and political people.
No, we're not going to do that. No, it's still trying to play. I don't know what's up with my videos. It's still trying to talk.
All over the world.
Hold on. I shut it off. It's still trying to talk.
Because we believe people.
I shut it off. Okay, it's off. All right, we're not going to mess with that then. We're just going to go straight into this video. It's only 12 seconds. It has to do with the palate cleanser because I don't understand why. All I can do is say why. So look at this video, please.
And
hold on.
T-Rex is away, and they come flying down the swinging ship from the outside. 4, 5 T-Rexes stick the wire.
This was in July. It's hot. People put on giant inflatable outfits to run in on a track meet that's meant for animals. Dressed like, what the hell? Y'all ain't got nothing to do you? You really don't. You got so much time in your life that it makes no sense. I'm just like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Why you do this? I need to know why you do this. This is weird. I'm so hurt. I'm so confused. Anyways, let me tell you about it. Yeah, that's insane. God dang it. And I mean, they was running their ass off. I'm going to show you the video again in a second, but let's talk about it. Oh, wow. So more than 300, oh God, 300 people did this shit. 300 participants dressed in inflatable dinosaur costumes gathered at Emerald Downs in Washington to the annual T-Rex World Championship races. This unique event, which began as a team building exercise by Triguard Pest Control, oh Lord, now, oh no, now it's also owned by Pest Control. It just gets better and betterer. Although the races were halted in 2020 and 2021 due to the panorama, they made a triumphant return in 2022. Andrew Stuber from, oh Lord Jesus, it was, where was it? Okay, it was in Washington, but this person's from Houston. I was about to say, y'all running this shit in Houston, somebody gonna die. I'm just saying, look at this shit. God dang it. I don't know why I haven't put it up there, but look at this. Yeah, I showed you the video. This is it. They dressed up like this. I'm gonna show you the video again because this is, I don't know why. I'm confused. I have a lot of questions. Anyways, dude is from Houston. He emerged as the top Tyrannosaurus in this year's race. I can't believe I just said that. Showcasing the competitive spirit of participants. I know they was hot. They had to be hot. This year's festivities were further enhanced by aerial events where 3 individuals in T-Rex costumes jumped from a skydive Snohomish plane and parachuted down to the racetrack, adding an exciting twist to the traditional racing format. Y'all doing too much. This is too much, goddamn. And then you wonder why we laugh at y'all. You know why we laugh at y'all. Y'all did that shit. Nobody paid you to do this shit. You did this shit on your own. In the heat, dressed like a damn Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know what to say. Fans of the event will have the opportunity to catch the full T-Rex World Championship races. Yeah, they actually have a title for this shit. Why? Okay. The combination of whimsical, it'll be on later this summer on ESPN2. The combination of whimsical costumes, thrilling races, and entertainment elements like aerial parachuting, you lost your goddamn mind, makes this event a memorable highlight in the community and exciting spectacle for viewers nationwide. If I see a fallen dinosaur coming out the damn sky, I'm leaving the country. I'm out. We ain't staying here no more. Nobody told me to be looking out for fallen dinosaurs. That's all I'm saying. Who the hell? This is not a life lesson. That's all I'm saying. There's so many questions to be answered. Look at this video again.
And T-Rex is away, and they come flying down.
And they are really running, except for the person in the back. I think, I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Some 2 people fell. Hold on, it ain't over. Is it over? Did he pass? I don't know. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw that shit. And they did that in the summer. This was dated on July 3rd. You in the hot summer. The devil done sat his naked ass on us. And you running around with a dinosaur. And some of y'all jumping out of. But you remember back in the day when they said if everybody jumped off the cliff, would you? Apparently the answer is yes for these folks. And that is it for the news. I don't know what to tell you. I'm still confused. I have so many questions to be answered right now. I don't know what to tell you. Seriously. I'm confused. And I think I need to take some medicine because this is just, woo. So Wednesday I'll try and find, our fashion show stuff. I really wasn't into it today. I had a lot of stuff going on. My post office worker decided to be lazy as hell, talking about no access to the apartment. How's that possible when you got a whole key to the door and the doggone mailbox doors? So you tell me how you ain't got no access. You just didn't want to come give me my shit on Saturday. Just be real and don't schedule it on Saturday. Got me sitting up there all excited for my shit so I could clean my house and actually have a nice, I finally decided to buy a bed set. But I can't get it because your ass don't want to deliver on a Saturday. Just rude. Anyways, that's it for this. I'm going to do my commercial. Then we going to go straight into the goodbye. If you like what I'm doing, or you have some ideas for me, just let me know in the comment section. Once we get our numbers up enough and enough people come to the live, we'll do panels where we can talk about some of this crazy ass shit. Thank you so much, Terry. I will see you later. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this commercial, and then I'm gonna flip it over to the goodbye. So here go my commercial.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the.
I don't know why.
It's just yeah. It's just my sky for hours.
Hold on.
The racks.
I'm gonna try it again. One moment, I'm still fighting with it. This is ridiculous. And I just restarted my computer.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, it's just me and the fam. See my little tay that mask. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Say house turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house. Turn.
Here go the outro. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye.
I can't stay. I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul. On the road. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul.